Hello hatchlings, and this is where we left off last time, saving these little dudes down here. Now, we are playing the last episode of this little series thingy going on of Oddworld Abe's Oddysee, the new and tasty edition on PS4. It's a remake of one of my most favorite games in the whole world. In fact, it is one of my favorite games in the whole entire world. That is the original. However, the remake is still pretty much on par with the old one, so I can definitely put this one in the books, and I have replayed this so many times. While I'm recording this, I am also managing to sew up a pillow, so we're going to see if Stefano the Duck can multitask. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba! Can I multitask? Probably not, but I'll try. I'm still getting over a cold, as you can see. I'm feeling a lot better now. I think the majority of everything is just kind of gone. Which is good. I don't really want to be sick forever, and I don't really plan on being sick forever. And hopefully the cold medicine doesn't make me all loopy and all of that other stuff. So we'll hopefully see if I have gone crazy or not. So now we are finally heading back through everything that we've pretty much done in Rupture Farms, except we're going to be also experiencing some parts that we may not have experienced before. So this will be interesting to just kind of play through all the different parts. Obviously, the parts that we are playing through have changed a little bit because they've upped their security, because they're all scared of me shutting down the place, which honestly, if I was a big corporation and I was making a lot of money off of this, I'd probably be scared about one of my slaves escaping and then shutting down the whole entire thing too. That's just how it is and how they make their money, so I'd be scared too. But the thing is, we're saving a lot of people today, so we're gonna be the good in this world. So we're saving these guys. I'm sorry if everything just kind of jumps ahead quite frequently, or just kind of skips over some things. I really wanted to avoid repetitive actions constantly, and it's one of those things where there is quite a lot of just I double check everything, or I go back on myself. So if it looks like I'm in a different position, or if I may have suddenly respawned because I died in a really dumb way, that is why. Because there are some parts where I kind of spawned into an area and immediately I was just kind of shot dead. And to that, I wasn't too impressed about. Like I said, it does have its bugs here and there. It's not perfect. Like, it's not perfect and it's not flawless. I think every game just kind of has its flaws here and there. I don't know if there is a perfect game, but maybe there is. I know with a lot of games like this, you are gonna get bugs and remakes. They're not gonna be perfect. I know a lot of game developers and companies have not that much time to really get things done. So I can understand when things are pretty tricky to get it all finished and fully executed in time. I would imagine it's kind of tough. So, not that I don't know. It's one of those tricky ones. I do really love this game, so if you are interested in playing it, I highly recommend. I feel like with a lot of remakes that's come out recently, not a lot of them have stayed true to certain elements. And I think with this one it stayed true to a lot of elements. Obviously it's not as dark and as grim, it's a lot more brighter in colour. But I also feel like that's because of the platform that they were using, and they wanted to make things a bit more visually, I don't know, just a little more visually pleasant, I guess. To a certain degree, with my child's mind, a lot of it looked impeccable. Like, a lot of it looked exactly the same as how it was in the first game. That's how my mind had created it and everything like that. But when you go back to the first game, everything is quite grim. It's a very dark game. It has that core message about, you know, big companies killing all these animals and everything, and it was quite dark, it was brutal, there was a lot of blood everywhere. So I feel like in a way all of that's gone. There's not as much of it. Obviously you get the funny deaths with these little dudes. They definitely did not censor that out. And I don't know if it was a move to censor it out or anything like that, but the smallest differences. It's not huge, and I'm not gonna be completely unhappy. It does definitely look a lot more visually pleasing, so I feel like that's why they went in that direction. In my point of view, obviously, you can disagree with me 100%, you're allowed to. I don't see anything wrong with disagreeing with me. I just thought I would voice my little tiny opinion about what I felt about this game. And I do love it a lot, so hopefully that is showing in my little gameplay. If I didn't already shout it to you like a million times, yeah, I feel like I've said, I love this game! Quite a fair number of times, and it's probably to the point that you're just like, yeah, we get it. You really like the game. So I'm sorry if I have overdone it a little bit. And by a little bit, I mean a lot. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Ah. Alright, guy. Let's take you over. Oh jeez, now they're all... There's like so many guys. Alright, now they're all taken care of, and it's time to save everyone once again. Can't forget the two guys that decide to drop in and give us a visit when we've dropped down. So, when you're playing that, jump down back on. Alright guys, now to save you. There we go. Alright, they're all saved and in the proper place. I keep getting things stuck in my throat, so it's a bit difficult to talk. Alright, that's one more secret down. Now remember, there is the secret room here in the beginning where there was all of the bombs, but now they're gone. Now I wonder why that might be. Ooh, that was very close. And take you over. Kinda wanted the dude from the top, but that's okay. I'll just take this guy, turn off the electricity, and then take over the other guy, I guess. That's kind of the thing though with these mind control powers, is that you can't really direct it to where you want it to go. It kind of just goes to the closest, I guess, person that you want to take over's mind to you, which makes sense, but there is definitely no control in that, so I wanted to take the guy at the top, so then I could drop him down. but I ended up taking the guy from the middle. So that's one thing, is that you don't really get to control who you control. Okay, and now is the next section. I think we're pretty safe here. As far as I can tell, I'm still being super cautious. It looks like everything is pretty good here. So I'll get all you guys to follow me. There we go. And don't forget the secret place, because there are still Medukans hiding there. So we'll go in there before we exit through the portal. Let's see, right here. All of the meat stuff is gone now. So we have the guards kind of protecting everything. As you can see, there's like a little painting on the background there, which is very interesting. I don't know if it was there before. I didn't notice it there before. But yeah, there's a painting of a little happy Meducan head that's quite yellow on the tower thing. Alright, you can all follow me. There's no more meat grinders to accidentally grind you up if you follow me. So we don't have to go through the process of going through all that timed puzzle bit, I should add. Because there was electricity and all of that. This one was pretty good. So, I enjoyed that. Alright, now to head back to Zulag. Alright. To the Zulag places we go. I just sped up this whole entire thing because I'm literally just running back. Look at Abe go! Look at his legs run! That is crazy! I wish I could actually run that fast. That would be cool. Alright, we're going to head off to Zulag 2. So we're in Zulag 1 at the moment, which is why the 1 was there. Oh my goodness. And we're heading off to Zulag 2. There should be a little sign. Yeah, there it is. Zulag 2. As you can see, the door isn't locked this time, so we can actually go through it. And there wasn't a guy on there to save this time. But you have to sneak through this section because that Sig was asleep. Usually when you see the little Z's, it means they're asleep. Ah, hello. Now to do more of the slig puzzling. I did it correctly. Did I? I like how the guy just comes and is like, oh hey! And I shoot him. It's like, nah, sorry, no more additional sligs here, please. Oh, we got the, secret doors and everything to go through. Gotta save each Meducan room at a time. You also gotta turn off the power to a lot of them, a step at a time. So I think I have to slowly go through here. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, is after me. And I'll take you over, my good sir. There we go. Alright, turn you off. There we go. And there we go. You gotta tell your friends to look out. That way you don't accidentally shoot them. Because the amount of times that I've done that is heartbreaking. Alright, let you jump down and then I'll take you over. I like how he just ran off the thing. Like, he couldn't even stay on there. No. Okay. Alright. Hello, guys. I'm coming to save you. Follow me. I don't know if there's any more past there. Is there any more? Yes, there is. Come with me. Follow me. And I'll save you all. There we go. So if you go through the red thing with this on you, it will remove it. So don't go through the red thing until you've explored everything, basically. Okay. It's gonna shut off all the power, and I will destroy the bombs. There we go. And I still have a little bit left, but yeah, it looks like there was a little guy who was left there still. So get you. I'm hoping that was everything. Still got some left. And bring you all over here because I feel like exploding those bombs with you all there is going to end very badly. Why are you all running towards the portal? Oh my gosh, that was close. Did you see that? They were all running towards the portal when I was chanting. It's so bad. You all could have died. That's why I was like bringing them away from the portal. Guess I brought them away enough, but still that scared the crap out of me. Like they should not have been running towards that. That was scary. Alright, into the next door we go. Slowly making it through Zulag 2. I think there's like 4 Zulags. Oh jeez. We got the dogs. Just run. Yep. Okay, now we can take this guy over. Alright, now I get you guys. One of you to at least follow me. Alright, go attack a dude. Attack him. What am I even saying? What are my words? Am I speaking English? Am I even speaking things right now? Because I don't even know. I don't even know. Alright, Abe. Come with me, and you'll be in a land of get the other Mudokins. I don't even know what I mean. Okay, sneak. Get the bombs. My nose is really super congested. What the hell? It's only getting like this when I tend to like lay in a certain position. I skipped ahead a little bit just cause basically I pressed the button, I hid in the smoke, and now I'm going to blow up the thing so I can take over that slig there. Alright. Now I gotta press the lever when I am him. There we go. Okay. I've blown up the thing, now I can take him over. Now all of the dudes are safe. Pull the lever and hope for the best. Jeez. Alright. Alright. Yeah, I think that's everything. Pull the lever. Alright. And goodbye. Alright, let's go save you, my friends. Let me save you. Alright, so the birds spawn here, but I can't chant because of the thing at the top above me. Right here. So let's go throw a bomb at it. That'll solve all our problems. There we go. Now, chant. I get powers, but I don't really need them in this instance. Which is fine. And watch as I go through. Yeah, it takes away your powers. You run through it and it gets rid of them. I think I ran to it through it too quickly for you to be able to see what happened. But that is what happens when you run through the lasers. They basically take away all your powers. I'm gonna turn this bomb on and jump and goodbye. He just went into that full. Oh jeez. Alright. Now I gotta be careful of this section because it gets a little bit tricky. Because it's hard to get that. Like, I've tried throwing bombs at it and it's not worked. And normally it does. So I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do here. Because this is right where they are and I'm unable to get it. And it's very tricky. I will get these guys away from where I'm going to be throwing explosives. I feel like that's a good idea to start with. Well, hi there. Down there, you've heard me and you've woken up, have you? Yeah? You hear me walking about up here. You can't see what's going on, so you don't know. Well, you know I am just but a figment of your imagination. And take over time. I was gonna pull the lever, but there we go. Pull the lever, up we go. Come on, up we go. And shoot you all down. That's right. I don't need to get rid of the machine up here. I got rid of them myself. By getting rid of them with the bomb thingy that took forever to do. Okay, it looks like everything here is pretty good done. So I'm gonna speed this all up where I try and get all the Minookins down that little hole thing. Come on, guys. Off we go. I kind of just like, yeah, we'll follow you. Enchant. Hopefully soon. There we go. Woo. Once again, I've got powers. However, I do not need them. So they get stripped when going through. You noticed it a bit more clearer there. When I was running through a bit more slower. And through the door I go. Off to Zulag 3. So we were leaving Zulag 2, just to remind you. The place that we're in when we first leave is Zulag 1. And we've left Zulag 2, now we're in Zulag 3. So, like I said, if I remember correctly, there are 4 Zulags. And Zulag 4 kind of looks like a 5 for some reason. Don't know why, it just kind of does. I wish to take you over, my good sir. Now what do I do with you? Alright, attack the person. Jeez. They were asleep and you just went and mauled them. Jeez. There's nothing over here, so I guess I gotta get rid of you. Alright, yeah. I can't really do much else. Alright. And across we go. Press the button. I think that got rid of the... Yes! Okay, so now we can go to the place with the doors. A little bit more of a puzzly section to begin this all off with, but that's fine. Nothing I can't handle. Alright, in we go to the door, And... oh jeez. Everything spawned in really slow. I don't know if it was due to lag or what. Like, I know normally the things drop down and stuff, but even that was a bit delayed, so I'm wondering if there was a bit of lag there. Not trying to blame anything on the lag, I'm just trying to point out that was very strange for them to like come down that slow. Get you. Get you. Down you go. Alright, next door. Down you go. And that is all of them. I just went running around, that's why I cut ahead, because I was like, I'm not going to show me running around. And now I'm going to speed up everything, because I literally just bring all of them onto that little trapdoor there that you can see. I literally just sit them all on there individually. And then I pull the lever and let them come down, and I missed one. Come on. Jeez. There we go. Now I can save you all. That took forever even sped up, so I couldn't imagine like how long it took, you know, in the normal time version. It's just because I take my time with all these things, so it takes a little bit. Okay, with the next section, we don't really need our powers. So basically what happens is I go back to the next room and I get rid of them, because instead I use the bomb to blow up the thing down at the bottom so that I can take over one of the guys instead. The reason I did that is because you need one of these guys for the next section. See, you have a voice thing, and there's sections that are quite tricky that you need to be a slig for in order to get past it. It's not just the voice recognition, but it's like the rest of this bit as well. Just kind of getting through everything quite sneakily. Whereas if you had those powers, you would have gotten rid of all of them and then made yourself stuck. Which is why I ended up having to get rid of my powers in the room before, so I just skipped out and cut out all of that. Because there's no way I was dealing with that being left in. So this should be everyone. Hopefully you can see the board up there. It's 246 saved, as far as I can see. I could be blind, but I kind of did that to hopefully let you have a look. I've been trying to make it where you can see the board, but it looks like because it's so bright and everything is very difficult to distinguish like the names and the numbers on there. So I'm not sure how much you're actually getting from that. Obviously the screen I'm looking at to edit and the screen you'll be looking at as like a finished product is going to vary very differently, whether that be on a mobile device where it'll probably be, I'd say about roughly the same size as what I'm looking at is like the mobile device size. Then you have a step above that, which is the iPad size, and a step above that, which is like the laptop and the Pro and all of that kind of screen size, and then there's this ginormous screen size if you have a computer that has like 2 screens because you're awesome and like setting up your game computers and everything. I don't know. I've always loved the idea of that type of computer, don't judge me. I find it fascinating. I just am a giant nerd and I want to build my own computer and everything, so hopefully that goes okay, because I'm not the greatest at building things. Okay, I'll just get rid of him. And once again, I'm speeding everything up, because all I'm doing is grabbing my guys to save them. It's just a super quick thing, it's nothing super tricky. It's just, sometimes I just gotta speed it all up, because some stuff is quite self-explanatory. Or at least I hope it is. I let the bomb explode. Hopefully. Alright. Kill the dude. And off we go to save my friends again. Follow me, my friends. I will save you. Up we go. I'll leave them all there. And then I'll grab the ones at the top. Follow me. Down we go. Down, down, down to the bottom of the sea. When I first did this, I literally got stuck chanting. So I had to cut out the bit where I was stuck chanting, because I don't know how you would have felt watching me just stuck there chanting. Now I gotta hopefully chant and get rid of all these explosives and all these guys with my newly acquired powers. These powers are kind of overkill, but at the same time it's just like you're re-entering, you're gonna save everyone, you're just like, yeah, I'm gonna do this, I have the tools to be able to do this, I got the God helping me with his powers. So it's a nice nice sort of thing. Alright, I think I got everyone. Pretty sure I got everyone. Yeah, we'll head through to the next store. What's in here? Is a good question. Ah, yes, the bombs. So this one is definitely going to be cut out quite a lot and sped up, is because I spent forever accurately trying to hit the bombs on those precisely. Like, it just took a lot. Alright, you guys, follow me. We're gonna go down. Which way? And like, sped it up again. Just cause, like I said, this one has a lot more finicky stuff that had to go through. It wasn't like more puzzle stuff, it was more just like time-based and everything else like that. And when it's time-based, usually you're like trying things for a while until you get it just right, or you're like standing there forever until you get it perfect and you're like, okay, on this particular second is when I am able to go, and then everything will be okay. Which is this game in a nutshell, basically. A lot of it is puzzles, timing stuff, and all the rest of it. Alright, I pulled down the cart thing. I don't have enough bombs to be able to get rid of that, so I'm just gonna have to deal with things for a while. I'm hiding in the shadows. I'm down the ledge thingy. I'm surprised that I was able to get away with that quite, like, relatively okay. Alright, now I have bombs again. Now I am able to get rid of that snake that's been there. It just... Jeez Louise. Why are they gonna shoot at me? Alright. Hiding. Hiding. I'm gonna go across here and we're done. I got the bombs and everything I needed. I just didn't want to blow and waste anything and have to go and get bombs again. Because going through all of those bombs, I did not want to. Ah, are we entering Zulag 4 now? Alright, I guess we are entering Zulag. You see, it's Zulag 4, but it always appeared like a 5 to me. And obviously, it can be a 4. Because it has like the little bit and everything is like a fancy thing at the bottom. But it definitely throws me off looking like a 5. I'm like, 135! Wait! That's not how you count. And also that wouldn't be correct, because it'd be 1, 2, 3, 5. And it throws you off. It's supposed to be 1, 2, 3, 4. It throws you off, because it literally looks like 5, and you're like, wait a minute. I sped up this little bit with the, getting the slig and everything, just because I felt that it needed to be sped up a little. Also, it's difficult to condense these down under like 5 minutes. It's very tricky. It's one of those things where I just have to just fast forward everything. Having to condense everything down into a shorter clip. I don't know, it's difficult. I don't know. It is also annoying that my computer cannot save and download as much as it can and probably should. But I make do with what I have, and therefore I will do my best to make it work. Even though recently technology has been seemingly trying to prevent anything from happening YouTube-wise. So I need to find a way in order to fix that. So trying to fix internet problems, trying to fix like weird download issues. It's this the never-ending first world problem. Honestly though, I feel like everyone in Australia just complains about how bad the internet signal is, or at least where we are anyway. There's always those complaints of how bad the internet is, and yeah, it's pretty bad. In fact, every single company has said that we're not supposed to be getting internet, and yet here we are with the internet. So I will count myself lucky that I have internet in the first place. Let alone at all. I do apologize that everything is quite sped up. So shoot the onions! Shoot the... I like the sped up version of the gun. It's like... Alright, let's go and save my little buddies. Save them from everything. Come on, my friends. And escape we go. There are a lot of people who work in Rupture Farms. This is a huge place. Like, this is one whole entire corporation. Like, imagine this is your work. Like your work factory or whatever. And it's this big. Like, that is huge. This company is huge. They got a lot going on. You would be hoping that there is like no place wherever you are, no company that ends up getting this huge. Because if you look at the sheer scale of everything, it's a really big place. Like, I know there's like tired rooms and all of that you're going through. But all of this high-tech security, like, everything to do with that. It's huge, and I would imagine the security wouldn't be cheap either. So then you have the thing of the security and whatnot. So it's what is this place? It is huge. I don't know why I said it like that, but we're rolling with it. I've said it now. It is there. I always collect spare bombs, spare rocks, whatever. Whenever you get the opportunity to get like spare bombs and rocks, even if they're gonna disappear in wherever you're going, get the spare bombs and rocks, because you literally have no idea when you're gonna need them in this game. And honestly, 9 times out of 10, you most likely need them. And it's just handy to have them. It's like you went to a, I don't know, like a place, and you got, I don't know where my train of thought was going with that. It is gone, and I'm gonna deal with it. Still a bit sick, but that is okay. There is a secret area if you roll to the far left in this area. Hopefully you still know what's happening even though it's sped up a little tiny bit. I'm trying to make sure that everything is still viewable. We're getting really close to shutting off all the power systems now. Just gotta get rid of the last little bits of guards and security. It's like the last door that's always just super packed with guards and security and everything like that. I don't know. But, time to go to that final power source and end this whole entire thing. This has been one giant journey.
I found the switch to kill most of the power. And there I was, in the final hour.
There we go. All the power in Rocha Farms has now ceased. So we're heading off to the last bit. We've turned off all of the meat farms where they've been horribly hacking away and selling all those animals, and we've put a stop to that nasty business. And now it's time to escape. Finish off the rest of the company and escape. We've shut down their business. I mean, what else is there really to do? Okay. I love the color of the background in this. Such like a very vibrant. Ooh.
Mullen saw what I was doing. He was pissed. He wanted us all killed.
Alright, this is the last battle, and it's a timed one at that. Stress is on. Stress is on. We are on the clock and the timer. And yes, this is timed. You have to at least, and I mean at least, have 15 to 16 seconds on the clock the moment that you hit the lever at the very bottom of this whole entire thing and drop. Because you need that whole entire time, plus probably a little bit extra, to get rid of what happens next. And trust me, you will need as much time as you can get spare on that clock. So you definitely want to be racing in this part. I don't know, like, whenever I go through this part, I'm always like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna get through it in time. It is very stressful. See the seconds as they're counting away. This is the part that just always stresses me out, because you gotta rush so bad. I'm trying to at least get like 30 seconds on the clock, and I don't know how that's faring out for me so far. So I'm a little bit stressed. I can see that timer, and I definitely do not have 30 seconds. Just please be above 15 at least. Oh, I'm cutting it close. Literally on the 15 mark. Oh, man. Literally on the 15 mark. Shut off the power. We did it. Oh my god, we did it.
Well, I rescued Budakins, but who's gonna rescue me? 'Cause here I am. Alright, boss. Face to face with Mullet the Glutton.
And that was the good ending of Oddworld Abe's Oddysee, new and tasty. Jeez. I literally thought we weren't gonna, like, finish that then. Oddworld, new and tasty. There it is. Wanna take some time, let the credits roll so you can appreciate all of the people who made this game. I've set it up so they run just like a little tiny bit faster. If you want to pause it or anything like that, you're more than welcome to. I've made the music really quiet as well because I have no idea what copyright infringement entails on the whole entire music song thing here that they've chosen. I know it kind of sounds like a more independent song, but I am not really too sure on what's going on. Because it is sped up. She sounds like a chipmunk. Oh jeez, I didn't realize that was going to happen. I don't know, it's kind of funny when things get sped up and they sound a bit chipmunky in a way. But these are all the people who helped out with the game. Jeez Louise. This is like one of those... It's not super short either, but it's one of those short games that it's so much fun. I honestly have played this so many times, honestly probably too many times, but it's super fun and just a blast to play through. Look at all these guys we saved. Look at you all. Honestly, thank you all for sticking around for this whole entire series, because this is an awesome game, and I love it to pieces, and I wanted to play this for so long. and the channel, and I finally get to. I will end with the bad ending. I won't leave you curious or hanging. But this is where I'm going to exit myself. So thank you all for watching. I really hope you enjoyed the series. If you did, I want you to waddle over to the like button, subscribe to Behind Hatchling, and I will hopefully see you all in a wingspan. Thank you for playing. No, thank you for playing the game, for making the game. Thank you.
Well, I rescued Budakins, but who's gonna rescue me? 'Cause here I am. Alright, boss. Face to face with Mullet the Glutton.
Did you see him?
Yeah, he didn't do much, but Abe, he's one of us.
He wasn't any good. He shot us.
But what do you think?
It was a schmuck.
Well, how about you?
I don't get it.
No, boss.
No, guys, no.
Let him. Goodbye.